Hello everybody, my name is Carl Drip and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we found Kanashiro's palace and explored it just a tiny bit. In this episode, we're going to continue on. Sorry I haven't been able to upload, I've been very busy. But no one really cares about that, so let's get into this.
Motorcycle-shaped persona, huh? You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
Maybe you're a persona!
No. I'm supposed to be human. Well, motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people. I really am special after all. Huh? Carry? No. Take somewhere? Something just crossed my mind. And it's no use. I can't remember it all. There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember. I need to concentrate on Kanashiro for now. Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her. But man, you really do have something special.
I just got lucky.
Looks like I better step up my game too.
I feel my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Kitty talk. Okay.
All right.
With an animal type shadow.
I know. After we deal with Kanashiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can... Hello? We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck. Could there be some reason for it? Nah, that can't be.
So, in other news, I actually did recently buy Persona Strike. Like I said, I'm not gonna let's play it because I'm already doing this. If anything, I might just show you guys a taste of what it looks like.
I'm sorry for asking you here like this.
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room, though it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
What do you mean?
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment? Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kanashiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. I felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself. Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you and your friends. I'm deeply sorry as well.
I see. In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right. How about we leave this conversation in the past?
Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai. You were a bit reckless, but you're the reason we found a way into Kanashiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was. You were always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways. It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you on?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Great.
Do you want to split one?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
Oh, yes, let's. After school today, right?
I realize this is a mite late, but how shall I refer to Najimiya Senpai? I believe some customers should be shown to those who are seniors. Oh yeah, should we call you Nijima-san or like Nijima Senpai? No need to be formal. Just treat me the same way you would anyone else. Alright. Would that not be rude? I already call her by her name. For real? Did something happen? That's a secret between us girls. Damn, that sounds like fun. All of you may call me by my first name. No need to hesitate. Very well, I shall do just that.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone is talking to you? Murderous intent. Dodge.
No way.
So in the anime, when he throws it, it acts like it's a bullet. Like it goes past him and literally leaves a mark in the wall.
Okay.
Our next target is a criminal. One that the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless. Mission start. Must see Maruki.
Hey there. What a scorcher, right?
Yeah. We have to do this.
Thank you so much. Now,
Well, today's just gonna be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look on what's on the table. I've been making you listen to all this stuff about trauma, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to acknowledge me in all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
oh, yes.
Oh, I know, as long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 canisters and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one canister, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies. 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each canister and asked how they taste compared. Which canister cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? The 1 cookie canister.
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's some called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law is in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. You know, you're right. I know, right? don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we triggered our own desires and caused a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, albeit different inner... Ooh, excuse me. Observation. Oh, great. Basically, our perception can be changed by our cognitive or... that word. It's all below the concentration level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? My senses lied to me! Yeah, a lot of people would feel the same after all that. The taste didn't actually change objectively. Sorry. It probably sounds like an extravagation, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unrevealable sometimes? But if the experiment proves anything, it is a sample projection can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example...
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I've never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right? I'm glad you heard to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of perception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could have helped a lot of people, maybe more than it could have helped through counseling. Your reaction is proof enough. Plenty of people would probably see it as a lie or simply ignore their problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that the method could have saved a lot of people.
Sorry!
Oh, yikes, I'm sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking with you two, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I am truly grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too professional. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So, anyway. Chance to restore Joker's SP when it's low.
Alright.
Now then, I'd better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What am I going to teach you today is... we don't know. Training, mind feel stronger. SP increased.
Well,
Do not worry. Oh, this is Marky. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another academic discussion. It was thought-provoking. Really? Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I didn't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.
Rain, huh?
No sign of coming through. He's probably thinking his money's gonna come rolling in. He does have the upper hand on all of us, after all. If those pictures got out, who knows what ended up happening to Ren. guess worst case scenario would be he gets expelled. No, there's more serious alternatives. He's currently under patrol, meaning... I'm sorry, this whole situation is my fault. Come on, stop that. I mean, we're the ones who in the most trouble right now. My sister is a prosecutor. This will surely be a problem for her as well. What should I do? Kaneshiro must surely be taking the aspect into account. Let's change his heart. For sure. Even the police are having trouble with that bastard. We'll be heroes if we catch him. High risk, high reward. You're all so positive. In a way, our recklessness is the only reason we're able to pursue this change of heart. Totally. We're in deep shit. So we're gonna do whatever it takes to get out of it. I've never thought of things in that way before. It is quite strange hearing something so positive from Ryuji. Shut up. Alright, leader. You can decide when we meet up.
When your position changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition. In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
Nothing. You're my best friend. Help him out.
All right then. Thanks.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
The fortune teller in the red light district.
Good morning.
Whoop.
That floating bank really reflects Kaneshiro's personality. I bet security's tight in there too. That's why we should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today?
Good idea.
Great. I'll leave my schedule open after school, so we should all get together.
Makoto, are you okay? Has Kaneshiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I chose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men showed up at your house? No. Kaneshiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So do you think we're safe for now then? All we could do is hope. Yeah, I know how you feel. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kaneshiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed. I will do anything and everything I can to help.
Let's go.
To the hideout!
Eureka!
What's up?
Curious, huh? Well, I've come up with a super cool idea. Lady Ann will surely swoon for me if I...
Now
Sorry
we're
for the
getting
wait.
into something awesome.
So what's up, Morgana?
Something about you, Ann.
You were talking about me?
Well, it's something I've been giving a lot of thought lately. Now that we've all gained some experience in battle, I think it'd be good for us to work on our finishers.
Our finishers? Yeah. I guess if we're going to keep fighting, we ought to do it with style.
Right? Right? So I came up with just the idea. It's maybe my best one yet. And we can definitely pull it off if you play a part in it, Lady Ann.
Me? Well, okay. What do you need me to do?
Now that's our Lady Ann. Quick on the uptake. What I had in mind was... And that should do the trick.
Really?
So is that a no?
Well, it's not that I don't want to. It's more like, isn't your idea sorta impossible? Even in the metaverse?
Hey, it's that Joan that
What was that?
Josie gave us. Started glimmering. Could I have reacted to something?
What's up?
I never imagined that I would end up helping the Phantom Thieves. Things would get interesting if my sister ever found out.
There's no time to be getting sentimental here.
Yes, I understand. I do have one request about all of this, though. Can you teach me how to be a Phantom Thief? Like, about the metaverse, for example?
Simply put, that world is formed of a person's cognition. There you can change people's hearts.
Yeah, I've gathered that much just from going there once. But the method of transportation still eludes me. I mean, it's a smartphone navigation app.
You only need a name, a location, and a distortion. After the first entry, the palace is bookmarked.
You really just make it sound like an ordinary app. Aren't there any dangers associated with it?
Don't
No.
worry about that. We've already been a bunch of times and
That's not what I mean. It's a navigation app, right? Couldn't someone easily access our history on the server? Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Has nobody thought of this before?
now she's catching me off guard too.
And we don't know where it came from, right? It showed up on my phone without any input from me. Do you know anything about it?
A long-nosed
What?
man. I want to tell the truth, but it's tough to explain that Igor's been sending it out the app.
I don't fully understand, but I don't think we have to worry about people accessing our data. From what I can tell, this app is incredibly special. It wasn't made by any ordinary means.
True. An app that allows you to enter another world isn't exactly commonplace. Well, Sis doesn't know who the Phantom Thieves are, so I suppose our information is safe for now.
We're still learning things ourselves. I hope your sharp wit can help us with that.
Thank you. I'll do my best. More importantly, we need to stop him from releasing those photos. If
Oh,
the
that
public
looks
gets
so
a hold of
funny.
them,
I could only imagine what would happen then.
Come on, just gotta take care of him before the time limit. We'll bounce back from this. Plus, people will really start admiring us if we can manage to take this bastard down.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. We have to succeed no matter what.
all right.
July 9th. Alright, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one to where we go into the palace. Have a good one.